Alright, where did I find that other one last?
I'm coming, Insider.
Welcome to the House of Kittens R1. This is Phuket. Today we are playing Scarlet Bough. This is an indie horror game made by Kitty Horrorshow, who is very good at making horror games. I played Anatomy, and that gave me a good scare. That gave me a bunch of chills in my spine. So I'm expecting this to be very good as well. She's very proud of making this after, I think, 3 weeks of working on this. And this was a delay reward on Patreon. But we can all forgive her on that because, you know, games are difficult to make after all. Yeah, I've noticed this lever over here. And it drops a crate. Okay. And I just collected a tiny toy coffin. It looks like a Silent Hill town. Haven't really played Silent Hill besides PT. Is there anything in the mailbox? No, there's not. You can go inside the house. There's a coffin here. Nothing to look around from there. That's locked. 9th September 19th. Weather, fog, light rain. Tree activity, none. Constel? Okay, it's a little bit like... Okay, it says coastal. Like, some of the font is just, like, fading out. And it's really hard to read, so... I'm probably gonna have to squint and jump cut a bit here. Well, I'm gonna jump cut anyway, so it doesn't matter. Coastal aggression, min. Exports, 19 arms, 27 legs, 11 trunks, 2 tongues, 15 eyes. Last night dreamt again of layer of skin underneath soil of island. Walked perimeter of island and morning to watch for signs of figure. None seen 68 days since last sighting of shivering pillar. Shivering pillar. So is there a shivering pillar in this game? Well, no shivering pillar, but it looks like a liver. Okay, I just broke a mirror. This place looks very disturbing. Thank goodness I'm not going in there. Do you think I want to go with you to the tree? You don't see the cocoons, but I can. I can hear them too. They don't like where they have been sent to. I don't want to go. I think I need some cocoon goggles here. Got a vending machine, which looks very unusual compared to most of the vending machines we have. It looks like they have like the Japanese drinks there, like the green tea and all that. Then you got your classic American drinks, Coke, Dr. Pepper, Mellow Yellow. They're missing Sprite though, but they do have ginger ale, it seems. Okay, so can we go in this? Where's the door? There it is. I saw this on a tweet from her. Kitty Horrorshow tweeted this. While I'm on this topic of Twitter, I was hoping one day I could get a follow from her. She's actually one of the few people I hope to follow me. Conduits 217, hallways 69, doorways 175. Why do I need to know all of this? But there's like an unknown for floors. Okay, so I don't really need to read all that because I don't think it's really going to be relevant for any sort of puzzle. What's this? Okay, a broken down mirror. So what am I gonna do with this thing though? Do I have like an inventory to like put in my backpack or something? Because I don't want to see this in my hands right now. I would rather close that because you never know what's gonna come in here. Then again, what's in here? That's even more worrying. We're just exploring, right? Because I don't think anything bad ever happens in Kitty Horrorshow's games. More dead bodies here. Or livers. I'm just gonna call them livers. Man, why do I always have that voice crack? Yeah, I'm just gonna call them livers. They look like livers. There's a note. Ear to the ground so you can? Oh, okay. So you can hear her roots. Okay, so this monster is a her. What if the entire town was the monster? Or it's that really creepy tree. Not this tree, but those... I thought that was a creepier tree. That one right there. That huge, ginormous one. Let's go ahead and go to it. So we can hear her steps or whatever. There's a dead body hanging up in there. That's not looking good. Okay, we got another one of these, but I don't know what this is. It doesn't help me at all. Oh, okay, I see. So I have to go back then. Alright, where did I find that other one last time? Ooh. That got me. Seriously, how is she so good at making these horror games? This is insane. Can I read this? It's not allowing me to read. It's not exactly a jump scare, it's just a freaking change to the game. Alright, the last one I found was in here. Go ahead and close that. Through here. Alright, that in. I don't know what else to expect out of this. Because when I did that the first time, something random just happens. So maybe something else will happen again. I just have to find the third one. I think I've already been in here. This place looks very unfamiliar to me. So I will be searching around, hoping to find the last little cord thing. I found a mirror though. I don't know what all this means. Breaking the mirrors, collecting the little coffins. I haven't found like one single coffin since the beginning. Oh. Hmm? I gave you this portent. My bones twist and sliver. The 7 boils split open. Bile rises on his fortid tide. Fortid tide. Okay, the game closed. As usual, that's meant to be creepy, but I'm sort of used to it at this point because every game closes at this moment. Okay, so I wasn't done. I needed to collect one more of those little plug things, so I'm gonna go back in. Okay, so everything's back to normal. Or it's still creepy, but it's not all red anymore. Found it. I'm plugging all 3 of those. I've also found a coffin for the first time since the beginning. Wow, that was an easy find. It's a lot easier because I can see this time. There's something over here, I didn't realize this. But I didn't look any further out of the town, so... Yeah, I like this game very much. It's definitely up there with Anatomy in my opinion. Always out of my curiosity to see what it needs to do. Okay, so that didn't do anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and go back and plug all 3 of these in. Maybe these are for that? Because there are 3 slots and then 3 of those little button things. Maybe there are multiple endings to this. Maybe I could get a good ending out of this and make it a peaceful town again. Okay. So that let out a creepy sound. What if that wakes up all the zombies? Yep, so far everything is still just a normal foggy town. There's really nothing different right now. After turning that generator on, nothing happened. I don't know, I'm just gonna look down here. Maybe there's a difference here because I did move those buttons and then plug all those things in for the generator. And there looks like there is no change here. Yep, everything's still the same. It might be that crate then. It's probably the crate that made the big difference. Another coffin. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the crate. Because I have no clue what else to do. I don't know if I'm just missing a story or what. I think there's one last door I can check. Well, I can check these last couple of doors and see if they work. But I don't think that generator makes a difference with the doors. I'm still trying it anyway. It just randomly happens, dude. Okay, so it wasn't the crate or anything. Man, that was like the second time it happened and it still got me. Hate that. So it was just this one room, the mortuary. I don't know, it still doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why did it just like change the universe all of a sudden, just randomly? Maybe it just does this at like a specific time because it happened like 13 minutes into this game again. And I think it did that with the last playthrough as well. I don't want to go in just yet. There's probably some secrets. There's not going to be any secrets. Let's just go through. Alright, so that was Scarlet Bough. And I have to say, it did have its creepy bits in there that did give me a scare. Well, it gave me the scare twice with the same scare, because I didn't know it was going to happen again. It seems to happen at like a specific time, as far as playthrough goes, because I've recorded 13 minutes on both playthroughs that I've done, and it seems that it's pretty much happened at the same time, I think. I'm going to go ahead and see my video. So I just watched back on my first recording, and the red universe does happen at a specific time, around 12 to 13 minutes. So it really confuses me because I don't really know what the generator, the diamond button things, the crate falling down is all about. Breaking the mirrors too, like, it's really hard for me to understand that. So I can't really give too much insight on my review here, so I'm just gonna say that the game gave me some spooks. That's it. It's like, I can't really say anything about the story. Like, if I did know the story a little bit more, then I could easily clarify it better than I am right now. All I'm saying right now is that it's a cool game. That's all I can say. I'm, like, really freaking confused right now. But that is another Kitty Horrorshow game down. I am trying to play more of these every month, but I just want them to be as terrifying as what I played just now, because some of the Kitty Horrorshow games aren't really like horror, they're more like fantasy, because she does make like fantasy fiction type of games too, so that's why I'm not playing it on the channel. But this is one of those games that I'm always hoping for every month, but it doesn't actually come around. But hey, it's her idea, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this playthrough of Scarlet Bough. I apologize if I didn't give too much detail on the game. Like, all I could say is that the jump scares got me. Like, there wasn't really too much to it. But it's a Patreon game, so I'm not expecting too much out of it. Hopefully you guys were entertained by that. If not, here's a vlog or skit or something. So I'm gonna go to Walmart. I know it's something really stupid with this phone. Every time, like, you turn on the... Oh, hey, that's a new song. I'm getting distracted right now. When I turn this light on, you know, to record in the dark, when I turn it off, like when I record on my next recording, the light's still on. So I have to turn it on and then turn it off again. It's freaking stupid. I really like the iPhone that does this. I've never opened one of these before, and I feel like it would just pop right in front of my face. Oh, is that it? Just pop it open like that. I thought it was gonna be like one of those bottles where it just like just pops open. Now let's see what this tastes like, so I can see what I can drink to chill out on Thanksgiving. It tastes like an energy drink. Wonder what people will think if I wore this on top of my head, but let alone people already think that I look weird dressed like this. And Kasukia just thinks that I'm just weird, period. That's why people look at me. That's freaking stupid. I don't know why he said that.
I'm coming, Insider.
Vlogs from 2010. Look at that sharpened filter. This is so overused. I look like a total peasant. 6 years later and I'm still living out here. However, I do move places from time to time. I don't always live here. I do move to another town, of course. That's because I also have work too, and the work is not in town. I forgot I used to do math tutorials too. This is just completely awful. I'm not recording this anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully I can one day get a follow on Twitter by Kitty Horrorshow, because she is one of the few devs that I'm hoping to get a follow from. And subscribe in the outro if you guys want to save a kitten. Share this to your friends if you guys want to adopt a kitten. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome, kitty saviors.